Hello, welcome back to MLB The Show 25, starting pitcher. Pretty much figured we weren't going to be playing the Rays. Ooh. Yeah, sure. Alright, I will accept golden, no less. 69. I do like how my glove actually matches the uniform. Warm up. Nope, screw warming up. Not sure if I like this angle in this ballpark. It is the home ballpark, so maybe I'll only use this camera when I'm not at target field. I've had like 4 94-mile-an-hour fastballs in a row, haven't I? 6? Come on, strike out. Hell yeah. As soon as I throw a 95, it's an out. Nice. '94 again. Hey, 95 low, nice. Strike out. Hell yeah. In 96, the fastest one I threw was a looking strike. Oh boy, 2 hits right up the middle. Lovely. Kind of annoyed my slider is as fast as my changeup, even though I put a lot of points into speeding it up. I wonder, it's a high one do. 94, shit. Hell yeah. Come on, get to 1,000. Wonder where I'm going. Not even looking. Ooh, 1,300 exactly. Beautiful. Alright, coach, can I get to a game? 8. Fuck yeah. Grab more points. Oh, shit. Not enough. Oh well. I'm trying to make a flamethrower pitcher, but not really flamethrower, and more like kind of perfectly normal. Byron Buxton's hitting 8th. Okay. 297 batting average and hitting 8th.
Jacob Hoffman getting set for this one. His team leading its division. Can they continue to churn out wins? It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Back at T-Mobile Park, And on the mound in this one, Jacob Hoffman. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in.
I forget what these look like until I look at them.
And he's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim
really
the
like this
baseball,
angle
but
either,
for some reason,
let's do a different
he gets
angle
looser,
every
the ball
game.
comes
Why
out
not?
of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Ball one.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
The wind of the pitch. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
He has a very dumb
I
batting
would throw him
stance, I
another
think,
breaking
either,
ball.
by the way.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time
Hell
catching
yeah,
up.
bitch.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. As a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Hell yeah.
Ryan Bliss up next for the Mariners. Close but called a ball.
You fucking
1-0.
bitch. You fucking bitch. Who's behind the dish? Fucking got
it's
Angel
foul
behind
away.
the dish, as usual.
1 out, bases empty.
Supposed to be retired, but I guess not.
And 1-2.
Slider again, because I like it with this angle.
And a breaking
Outside,
ball
that
misses
is
outside.
I
Strike
think
3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
hell yeah.
Here's Donovan Solano. Had the day off yesterday. And a foul ball.
Are they not playing Julio Rodriguez?
2 outs.
Looks really sharp at the start of
With
this
high work.
one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a
That's a
tough one for this lineup.
Slider, bitch.
Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side in the first. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners.
As usual.
Scoreless after 1.
Got to add the as
Bottom of the
usual part.
second. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
But we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to
Strike that
drive the
out.
ball to slog is getting heavily
81 power, 94 power, 90 fielding. See, yeah.
favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Hoffman.
Yeah,
In his
no.
rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball,
Hell
a
yeah.
slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Yeah, bitch. Fuck
Swings
yeah.
and misses, struck him out. Really
Fuck
aggressive at the
yeah.
plate in that at-bat, Singy. He was hacking at all of them.
Yeah, and he chased all 3 of the pitches, Boog, and that's not an at-bat you feel good about as a hitter, but I think we have to give some credit to the guy out there on the mound. Clearly those offerings had some serious deception to him.
And here's the first baseman, Luke Raley. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Nope. Ball 1.
You
Really close pitch
fucking
down
cunt.
around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears.
We'll be fixing that shit right this instant. Die. Where are you? Perfect.
He's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Yeah, because he's
Comes
fucked
up
me
empty.
twice, but he
That's
hasn't
strike 2.
benefited me
One ball,
once. He
2
didn't give
strikes.
me a single call. He didn't call a single
Swing and a miss.
absolute
Struck him
ball
out.
a strike,
Now 5
yet he's
strikeouts
called
for him
2
on the mound.
absolute
Finished him
strikes a
off by
ball.
blowing it by him up
Twice,
high,
so
but they did a
fuck
really
that.
nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Austin Shenton digs in now.
It's kind of disappointing. I was hoping it'd all be 95.
And a
That'd be
good
perfect,
fastball to
but
start him off. That's
oh
strike
well.
1.
1-1.
Chop back up the middle. Julien sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they go quietly
Going in
there.
the wrong
We played 2
dugout.
full, no score.
What am I raising my glove up for?
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Gonna win this time.
Hoffman back to work. Tap foul at the plate.
There's slider. Fastball high.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say,
Holy
how
shit,
did I
it's
miss
already in the
that?
glove by the time
You know what happens?
that was fucking...
The batter now,
Through the
Jorge
zone.
Polanco. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Larnick puts it away for the out. Here's Dylan Moore.
Fastball and slider in it.
Right through there for a strike. Strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't
again.
have time to
Fuck it.
think in between pitches.
Outside low.
Nope.
Now 1-2.
Wonder what I'm gonna do.
Stays alive.
Son of a bitch. The curveball, dude. Hammer.
And that's in the
2
dirt.
balls, 2 strikes.
Son of a bitch.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the
Yeah,
Twins
not
1
a perfect
and the
game.
Mariners nothing. Back in Seattle, bottom 4, and now it's Victor Robles up to hit. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Swing and a miss.
0-1's the
Now
count.
you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way
0-2.
to beat the shift. And down on strikes he
That was
goes.
easy.
Strikeout number 8.
Bitch.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Nice, 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 nice. There's Harper going back to fucking MVP season.
Ryan Bliss up next for the Mariners. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Give him another slider.
Nope.
High slider. Because why not?
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Oh,
1 ball,
wonder where we
2
throw.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys
Go
in a
back.
lineup to start an inning,
Put it
you
down,
gotta be
shorty.
feeling pretty good out there on the mound because
He's
when you think of
he's like
just
only
having
a head taller
distraction,
than my
table
catcher.
setters on the base paths, and all
Catcher's
of a
on his
sudden you're
knees.
dealing with the number 3 hitter. Any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Solano in the box with 2 gone and
Serving
takes a
up a
look at a
cookie.
called strike. And he's down 0-2
Oh, I
as he
wonder where I'm
swings
gonna throw.
through it. Fans
Ah.
another, and that's
Pretty
3
good.
straight strikeouts. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. It's the Twins 1 and the Mariners nothing. Back here at the ballpark,
Mason
let's check
Miller
out the
increases
latest
AL
news from
leading
around the
save
league.
total of 21. Rangers move within 1.5 games of Mariners and AL West. Guardians promote Angel Dineo number 56 MLB prospect, number 3 Cleveland, AAA Columbus. He's their third highest prospect, and he's only just now going into fucking
That one is
AAA.
absolutely belted. Buxton sprinting after it.
Son of a
And
bitch.
one hops the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
He
I guess my
needed that one. It's been a tough stretch to
perfect
play
game right
lately.
here.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
I guess I'm going to have to hit him in the head.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And up next for Seattle, Luke Raley.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely
outrun,
move,
running,
and
no
it is
more
a
base
factor in his
runners.
game. Here's a high chopper. Over to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Shenton up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Struck out here bad here. Fuck.
One away with a runner at third.
Too high.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams
my boy
they go
Jeffers
to. They
pumping his
operate on
fist
this
for me.
level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Wonder what I'm
0-2
gonna
now.
throw.
Swing
Oh,
and a
yeah.
miss. Struck him
97, my
out.
fastest so
And he's
far.
up to
My
12
fastest pitches at the
strikeouts
end
on
of
the
the
day.
fifth.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch. Did
Called
it,
adrenaline.
got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Oh yeah. Sucks my no-hitter / perfect game.
And we're back.
Gone, but
Bottom of the 6th inning. And now it's the
it'd be
switch hitting
boring if I
second
did it
baseman,
every
Jorge
time.
Polanco.
Because I'm going to put it on.
Swings through that.
I'm impressed
You know.
by the number of
0-1 for
first
count.
pitch
The-
strikes. He's not afraid of
I'm going to put it on the
contact. Some
hardest
guys,
difficulty,
they'll nibble
obviously,
just 'cause they
like,
don't want to get hit
eventually.
hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
But at the very beginning, I always put on, like, the easiest to get the most points.
And the 0-2.
Because I just don't think it's very
It's
fun
a
watching, like, a
strikeout.
near 71 overall.
Well,
It
I
doesn't
think
have
he's gotta
anything
be
going
feeling
on for
pretty
him.
invincible out there on the mound right now. I mean, he's got the shutout working so far, and even when he challenges these guys, he's getting away with it. That pitch right there really wasn't anything special, a hittable pitch, but he gets the punch out.
Moore in the box now. No balls and a strike. The Twins leading by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss.
No
And
balls,
it's
2
0-2.
strikes.
Wonder what I'm
Runs it up to
throwing.
96 to record the punch out. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have
0-1.
out there on the mound, especially.
How tall is he? 74. He has. First off, I always thought it was kind of weird when a player has like 99 steal, 99 base running aggressiveness, but they have like 60 speed. It's like, the fuck? Man, he's a good defender with a cannon of an arm. Apparently, he's a good runner too. But man, only 74 overall. Motherfuck. Probably be better if he just, like, took away their 82. Just put that in his fucking speed and just bunted and then ran.
When you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
And that drops in for
I
a
miss
strike.
old baseball when there
All right,
used to
there's
be
number
one guy
8,
that
one
had no
away.
power.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Immaculate
It's an
inning.
immaculate inning.
Fuck yeah.
Well, he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
You know, I've done it about 20 times. Yeah, we used to have one player that had no power,
And
only
welcome back
hit
to the
contact for
Bottom of the
singles. He had
7th,
one guy that
digging
couldn't
in,
hit,
Ryan
but
Bliss.
basically the
Got it
bunch of the
started
old
a
timer
little
hit
too
directly in
early,
the ground and
strike
just
one.
stole.
Notice how they're swinging too early
And now
or
it's just
too
like
late. That's
every
a timing
player is like
problem.
the
They need
same,
to guess right on a
or
few of
try
those
to be
pitches,
the
and I mean
same.
make an educated guess.
Got him. So he gets yet another strikeout,
it's a
16 so
shame.
far. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a
4-inch
tight game
break,
like this. So a
1300
strikeout
RPM.
really puts them on their
That
heels.
slider sucked. There was a part of it so unexpected. Ah, fuck. This is the guy I was going to look at the height, wasn't it?
Up next for the Mariners.
Shit.
Late on that fastball.
The offense
0-1.
needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after
Hell
that,
yeah.
a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today,
I love
economical
that
with
angle.
the pitch count.
Especially once another
And here's
pitch
the
other than
catcher,
fastball.
Cal Raleigh. And a swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on.
0-1
Here at
the
the
count.
bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Making 18
98.
strikeouts on the
Fuck
day.
yeah.
Mariners are down in order.
My fastest
They trail things
pitches
here
have been in the
2-0.
5th inning and the fucking 7th inning. 98, 97.
Back now, new pitcher on the
fucking
mound as
cocks.
we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Yohan Duran.
And compared to
You
a lot of
sons of
other
bitches.
relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Hoffman pitched 7 scoreless and had double-digit strikeouts as well.
You put up starts like this regularly, your star will be on the rise. He was absolutely excellent for him, and he was a major contributor to this win.
7 innings pitched, 1 hit, 18 Ks. Rookie of the month, 62.2% strikeout rate. Hell yeah. Fucking Nolan Ryan plus. Hmm. Mm, 69. Hmm. Um, 56 to 74. I'll try and do that. I really want them to be like differentiated. Ooh, I'm pitching against the Max Scherzer. I'm pitching against Max Scherzer. I'm already ace. Looks like my team has 89, 80, 87, 88. Nice. 91, 86. Very cool.
So almost ready to get underway. And pitching in this game, Jacob Hoffman. What do we have on him?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes.
Man, only 81 overall. 95 reaction with 99 fielding. I know it says 98, but same thing. Amazing fielding, amazing running. I mean, he's pretty clutch and got good vision. Man, I feel like it'd be higher. Shit. Alright, 84 circle change, 86 slider. Okay, cool. 95 fastball, 86 slider, 84 changeup, 74 curveball. Okay, see, that's more like realistic.
That's going to make him more economical.
Let us try another one.
And his pitch count allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Andres Jimenez leading things off and takes a strike.
Andres Jimenez is my second baseman in my next franchise. And I'm doing.
Swinging a foul out of play.
Which I'm super disappointed, by the way. Just want to bitch about it for a second. That you can't, like, transfer them. Because I can transfer my MLB The Show characters. But I can't transfer my franchise, which pisses me off because I did a lot of trading and shit.
Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses.
And anyone that is watching, because last year when I was doing, you know, I did my franchise in the game that came out that year, and they were getting like hundreds of views every time. And all of a sudden it's like 2 or 3 views and that's it. So just out of curiosity, is it actually like the fact that it's MLB 24 instead of MLB 25? Is that really the reason why it's not fucking doing as well as it was before? Or is it something else? Because I think it'd be, realistically, I don't think the games are different enough to really warrant that. I don't know if it's just the fact that it's in the name or not. 'Cause I don't think it actually changes enough to really affect that. But I do suppose someone could just see 24 and be like, "Oh, it must be old." I did a lot of training and a lot of everything, and I really didn't want to give it all up because for some reason it won't let me fucking doesn't let you
space is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Doesn't let you
next up for the Blue Jays.
Bring that over.
Ground ball up the middle.
All right,
and
I
that
should have
squirts
fielded
through.
that.
And that keeps the inning going.
I feel like I should have fielded that.
Anthony Santander at the
Oh, well.
plate.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
Wait, over the last how many games?
And
Looks like I have to make sure I didn't have
and
to miss game.
downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down looking. 1 hit, 1 left. The Twins coming up, no score. Top of the second, Bo Bichette up to the dish. Bichette needs just 1 more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. Swing and a ground ball.
Well, he ain't gonna get it
Whips
today.
it to first. And Bichette is retired.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Kind of hard to believe that too, isn't it? Less than
Clement
5% of
measures
players
6 feet
actually hit
even,
100.
batting 6th in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2017. No score here in the second. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Slider.
Keeps the
How
at-bat
the
going
fuck
with a
did
foul
he hit
ball.
that? Jesus Christ. Holy shit.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up.
And then
Foul
not
ground.
blast 95 right down the goddamn
Has room,
middle.
and he makes the catch.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to
Good
make him
enough
work a
contact to
little
make-
harder out there on the mound.
good
I mean,
enough
he
hitter
is
to make
just mowing
contact
him
on a
down.
fucking
He's settling in. You got to make
slider.
him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the
Slider.
box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
I don't know why I find that so funny.
Will
He's a good enough
Wagner in
hitter
the box
to
with
make
2
contact
gone,
on a fucking
and takes a
slider
look at a called strike.
a fucking 1.5 feet out of the zone. But
Left field,
fastball right down the middle,
line
and he fucking pops it up.
brings it in. And that'll do
I mean, I
it.
guess that
We'll
is
go to the
kind of
bottom the
realistic.
second.
Sometimes you just
No
throw the bat
score.
out there and get lucky, and sometimes you just miss it.
New
but
inning getting started. Here's the
still
catcher,
find that funny.
Alejandro Kirk.
I
Hoffman
don't know
back
why.
to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Out to short, Correa. Throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. And now it's Dalton Varsho. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. The throw to first. First 2 batters
Yeah, he's
retired
striking
here
out
in the top
shit.
of the 3rd.
Fucking these guys, am I?
Here's Andres Jimenez. Struck out swinging his first time. Fought off foul. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Jeffers
Booga, booga,
makes
booga.
the catch, and
I
that'll
like
do it.
running
So
around
they
like a
made short
dumbass.
work of them there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. No score. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas.
I want to look at their players. This guy sucks.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle.
God
That's
damn.
a base hit. Man aboard
Motherfucker
on the
can't
leadoff
field
single.
to save his life. God damn. A lot of hit.
Here's
A lot
Vladimir
of
Guerrero
contact
Jr.
up the middle, isn't
One-
it? Oh yeah. Let me. What you got? There's the hitter. Really clutch, great vision, pretty disciplined, great contact, good power. Yeah,
For 1 with a single
he
so far.
deserves to be that high.
And that one fouled off.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Come on, Slidey.
Cuts and misses.
Oh,
It's a
yeah,
strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. He tried to sit in between, just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Here's some real power at the plate. Anthony Santander in there, and it's 0-1. Lucas.
What's he got? Ooh, shit. He's got the power, all right.
Stands at first
All
with
right,
1
he
out.
does.
Squirts away a little bit
1 strike.
to second, and he's
I
out.
appreciate wanting to move up there, but that ball didn't get very far
That's
away.
my boy,
Getting
Jeffers.
thrown out as a result, sometimes you can be too aggressive on the bases.
Look at me just standing there like a boss. Just like, yeah, fuck, it's alright if you hit me. Yeah, let's get it. Let me see it. Oh yeah. Bitch. Fuck yeah.
2 outs. Little chopper rolls foul. And the right-hander deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 4th inning underway. No score. That misses the zone. 2-2.
Way to lay off that fastball
change
up
it.
right there. You're looking for something you see.
Hell yeah.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. On now to the bottom of the 4th. We're tied, 0-0. Back at target field, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Bichette.
99 clutch. Well, that just sucks since no one's on base, doesn't it, sucker?
Multi-time All-Star, 27 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Well, these Blue Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 down, base is empty. And now the DH, Will Wagner. He swings and fouls one off.
Kind of gotta suck to have you'd really think that in a perfect world your DH would only ever be 3rd, 4th, or 5th.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss
Change
up and
it.
out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
Fuck
Don't
you.
miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And they'll do it again.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Hacks and misses.
Booyah,
It's a
bitch.
strikeout. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Twins 3 and the Jays nothing. Top 6, and here's the catcher, Alejandro.
Hello, shorty.
Kirk. Hoffman back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch,
3
make
sliders
that
in a
guy
row.
around work to get you out. Probably showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss.
Let me see this guy's fielding. Yeah, 99 reaction, 99 fielding. Oh, yeah. He's the one who caught the ball. He was like falling, and then, he was chasing after a ball, fell down, and like caught it behind his back, which is strange. He's 5'8", 207. He's pretty fast for being that short and heavy. Oh well.
But also in terms of command. You know, all of the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
1 down, base is empty. And down on strikes he goes.
Oh, fuck
And
yeah.
he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
So the batting order turns over. So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Lewis hauls it in to end the inning.
My boy
Making
Lewis.
6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Twins 6 and the Jays nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Kicked his ass. 6 innings, pitch 4.2, 0 run, 5 runs, 2 hits, 6 hits, no walks, 8 strikeouts. I'm better than Max Scherzer.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today, kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Change up.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Curveball.
And down on strikes.
One thing I
That's
wish
his
I always thought
ninth
was
strikeout
kind of funny
so
about
far.
Max
I
Scherzer
can't argue with that
is that
one, and clearly he was looking for
his whole
something
career,
else.
he was like
Anything
on
but
the
breaking
Diamondbacks,
ball.
then the
It's a
Nationals.
great pitch to hit right
So, like,
there if you're
he
looking
started his
for it.
career
And kind
off
of a
on
gift
two
at a
red
two-strike
teams,
count, but sometimes
and then
you just
he
get
went
fooled and you got to
Dodgers,
tip your cap.
Vladimir
Mets,
Guerrero Jr.
Blue
now
Jays.
hitting
He
better
really went
against
to two
right-handers
blue
this
teams.
year, so some reverse splits there.
I don't know why I find that weird or funny. I just do.
Just missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Fastball.
Got him looking. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Just missed.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Yeah, bitch.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Oh,
Down
yeah.
in order go the Blue Jays. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
Strike one. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads
Yeah,
and try
I
to see
always-
previous
I remember when
footage of
Ross
that pitcher,
Chapman first
but it's
came
just
over
not
and
the
like
same as
a
having an
player
actual
reliably
And
hitting
that
100 was
just
like
misses.
impossible. And you see him in like his first All-Star game, and the guys like watching him, it's like, oh my god, I can't believe it. And now it's like every
Here
pitcher.
comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Jacob Hoffman won't go any further, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new
cunt.
pitcher in a minute.
I love these uniforms, by the way.
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Danny Coulombe.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Hoffman made it to the 8th, didn't allow any runs, and registered double-digit strikeouts.
Yeah, just a great outing from him, Boog, and I think it's a boost to his teammates every time he takes the ball. They know he gives them a good shot to win.
Why not just let me finish out the 8th at least? That seemed kind of weird. Oh well. I had 2 innings where I didn't get a single strikeout, son of a bitch. I want them to let me pitch more. Alright, I might be able to get another one before the video's over. Pitching clutch durability. Alright, well, I don't know. Maybe if I like speed up and go as fast as I can, because I'm at 45 minutes now.
Jacob Hoffman, a promising prospect, just about ready to go. He brings a combination of talent, dedication, and heart to every game. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. Today's starting pitcher, Jacob Hoffman. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Ready to go now? Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
I'll strike him out. Let's see what he's got. Really good fielder. Freakishly fast. Oh, it's a shame his power's against lefties, not me. Sucks. Sucks for you, sir.
And that's in for a strike. And this one is off and running. And that's a base hit.
Ooh,
so a runner
that
aboard to start
sounded
the
and
inning.
looked a lot faster than 94. I threw it 95.
He's
He
been
hit it
swinging
94.
it really well lately. Just a solid swing
Oh, I
right
also think
there.
that's kind
Got
of
it
weird
out
when the
front
ball
and
comes in
ripped it
harder
into
than
the
it came
outfield
out.
for
Like,
the
it
base hit.
actively
Those always
lost
feel great.
velocity
And now they've got some
after
speed
hitting
on
it with the
first, so
bat.
we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And
That
now
was kinda
Josh Smith.
Yeah, that sounded and looked way faster. No more base runners. What's this guy got? Just kind of okay at everything.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. And a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Curveball. Oh.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. There's an ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swings and misses, struck him
See, that's one of the
out.
hard things about
It becomes
recording
pretty difficult as a
is that
teammate when a
I
guy's
really have
struggling
to
like
rush
this.
it
You don't know if you want to
to
go
get
up and tell him
3
to keep
games,
swinging it or if you want to give him his
but I also
space,
have to
what
go really
exactly
slow
he
to
needs.
get 2 games.
But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click,
And
and he
it's
can get
kinda
out of
weird
this as
to,
quickly
like,
as possible.
I feel like in the game,
Swinging
in
a
the
foul
middle of the
straight
game,
back.
or in the video in the middle of the game, because I can't really play or change anything
Fights
else.
that one away, and the count remains
Because
0-2.
usually I do the baseball videos while like listening to my phone, and then
And a pitch.
whenever my battery's like low
Strike
or
3,
dying,
and
that's
that's
when I
2
do
in a
these to
row.
commentate on them.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean,
I'm not even
double-digit
sure, because all
strikeouts
the
in his last
100
start, and he's just
videos I
racking
got,
them up
or
again in
100
this
views
one.
I
This
got
guy
in the
can
other
really
video,
dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for
other
him to
baseball
line up.
videos, I didn't even speak.
And now it's Jake
It was just a
Berger to
game,
hit.
so I don't know if me talking is better or worse. Because I didn't talk on my first game, on my first, he's got good power. On my first Road to the Show pitching,
On the corner for a strike.
yet it has more views than
Langford off of first with 2 away.
the other ones that I
Swing
do
and a miss.
commentate on. So
Two really good
I don't know.
back-to-back sliders, now in an 0-2 count.
At least
Fans
for the baseball
another, and
videos, I don't know
that's
if I
3
should
straight
commentate.
strikeouts. One left for Texas.
I'm not very
and now
good
the
at it, 'cause I
Twins will
don't
go to
edit
work
my
on
videos at all.
offense. We've got no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Gotta let my dogs in.
Garcia, a former Gold Glove winner, 32 years.
Great arm, good power.
Old, and he was born in Cuba. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Walner has this one sized up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Here's Josh Young. And a foul ball.
Where he's like crushes lefties. Too bad I'm not a lefty.
Ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And down on strikes.
Oh, yeah.
Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Now it's Marcus Semien.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball and a 2 strikes.
95 right down the middle. Still missed it. Great clutch, great vision. Just kind of an okay hitting stat, which is weird because he hit, what the fuck was it, home runs or something? 96 fielding. I feel like they really lowered his offensive stats and really upped his fielding.
Situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate,
or is that just
having a
because
good
he's a
grip on the baseball, those high
shortstop playing
fastballs,
second base?
they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Second inning here, no score. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Score.
What you got?
Game. And now the catcher
everything.
comes up to hit. Jonah Heim. Popped up. Foul territory behind the plate.
Moan
Jeffers makes the play. And a quick out number 1. Here's Leody Taveras. And that's a strike.
Well, they cannot hit the fastball right down the middle, can
right
they?
there and looks pretty good. If he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And ball 1.
See if
Sucks. He's pretty much only a fielder.
you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
99.
1-2 now.
Our fastest pitch so
Fights it
far.
off. You'll see another.
And 97. Man, my
One
boss
out,
is
bases
really up
empty.
this game.
Got him swinging. He chased the
88
changeup.
changeup.
So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, he
All
hadn't
of a
seen that
sudden, I'm a
changeup the
fucking
entire
flamethrower.
bat until that put-away pitch. And
Holy
it's pretty
shit.
tough to deal with as a
96.
hitter. You're up there battling, trying to
95.
read and react with 2 strikes, and
87.
then all of a sudden the pitch comes out of
99.
nowhere, and it's a good
97.
changeup. It's just almost
88.
impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
I'm a little flamethrower.
And the batter
yes,
now,
I
Wyatt
am.
Langford. First pitch swinging. 2 outs, bases empty. Next
Well, if
offering
they
is
don't have,
downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fuck, what's his name? Corey Seager, yeah. And 98,
2
goddamn.
down, nobody on. Foul ball left side. He'll see
90
another.
slider. 100. Yeah.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played
We
out so
lost
far.
6-30, then we lost 6-2. Son of a bitch,
Hoffman
guys.
back to work. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
counter.
Strikeout number 8.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Oh, they did have Corey Seager. Good enough fielder. Dominates the righties. And pretty good against lefties. Max clutch. Oh,
Here's Corey Seager.
how did I completely not even notice I
And
was
first
pitched against
offering
him?
is fouled off.
That's weird. Leads the league in WAR. or AL and
The
WAR.
Twins leading by 3, top half of inning number 4. Swing and
No
a miss,
problem.
struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Here's a big power threat, Jake Berger. That one catches the corner for a strike.
0-1.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
I might be able to finish this game because I got 5 minutes left.
Swing and a miss,
Fuck yeah.
struck him out. It's an immaculate inning.
Well,
Go
saying
me.
who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
And again,
Back in Minnesota, all set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. The other way, and he beats the shift. It's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock
Castro.
yeah.
1 at second. On to first, double play.
beautiful
They
boys.
made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Simeon now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Goes down looking.
99 again. Fuck yeah.
Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after
They're not
5.
swinging because fucking
All right, we
surprised
go
by
to
the
the
velocity. Like,
top
goddamn,
half
wasn't
of
this
inning number
douchebag throwing
6?
fucking 91,
Now,
92,
Jonah Heim.
93 before? Now it's suddenly 99?
And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Curveball.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
1 down, base is empty. And 1-2.
That'd been
That's a
really
good
nice
pitch there.
if you'd swung at
Really
that.
had some run and finished a little up and in just on the
fuck
edge.
you, dude.
Yeah, that's what it was. If you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Swing and a ball popped up. Wallner sizes this one up. Brings it in for the
Come
third
on, we were
out.
trying to finish this
So-
game before.
This
Gotta
one
end.
isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. And a swing and a
I
miss
love your
there.
little commentary.
Jeffers down to first with it. In time to
Alright,
get
cool.
him. One
I
away
got
to the
a minute and a
strikeout.
half before I got
big
into it.
performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number
Hopefully-
14.
Yeah, clearly trusting
This is
his
my
stuff in
last
this one,
inning
Boog.
pitching.
Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really
Hopefully.
allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Lewis hauls it in, 2 away. So up next,
cool.
Jake Berger. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings to first, and that is the
All right,
welcome
good.
back, and a new arm on the
So
mound to
looks
start
like
the
I finished it
eighth. Cole
just in the
Sands.
nick of time.
He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Hoffman pitched 7 scoreless and had double-digit strikeouts as well.
I feel for the other team, Boog. They had very few answers for him in this one. That's the kind of performance that earns you a lot of trust from your manager.
7 innings pitched, 2 hits, 14 Ks. Fuck yeah. This month, 3-0, 0 ERA, 44 Ks. Nice. Anyway, I'm going to have to end the video off here. So thank you for watching if you are, and I will see you in the next.
Bye.